Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I'm outside and I'm getting ready to paint. I'm feeding my squirrels their peanuts, and my dog is just... I put him in, but my son let him back out. I don't think he realizes the squirrels are coming to eat their peanuts I've given him. And Eddie, well, he's a dog, and he's just cramping their style big time. Anyway, I'm coming back to talk about myself, my channel, what my channel is about. This morning I posted a video from my walk because I have something very dear to me on my heart, and it's always there. I just don't always talk about it. Hold on, something's in my glasses. And I follow a lot of well, it's how I live my life. I live eating plant-based. I live with my kids, and this is very, very dear to my heart. It has a lot to do with who I am. It's part of why I make videos now. This channel is about my waking up. However you want to categorize it, I don't care. Usually these things happen to people when something monumental happens in their life. And for me, it started happening a long time ago. And this is before my divorce, but I used my divorce because that was pretty damn big. That was pretty big in that it affected everyone involved. And so for people who say that, oh, it was the best thing I ever did, I got what I wanted, or, you know, he or she and I remain friends, he, she, they, good for you. I wish everybody well, but it never helps anyone. But anyway, long story short, you start to I started to wake up. It was happening before that time, but when I went through that was pretty amazing. And so now the way I live, I just look at life differently, and my channel is about my life. Anybody who wants to watch, you know, listen, I'm just sharing about my life. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I'm merely sharing with you, I love that sound, what has happened to me. And every day is different. Every day things keep changing, keep opening. I'm looking at things in a different way all the time. And I follow a lot of, people use the word vegan. Vegan is very broadly used these days. Vegan is a very specific way. And I venture to say that, you know, being vegan is very pure. It's very hard to live that way and live on this earth. But I'll tell you right now, I'm going to tell you guys that I'm relearning how to say plant-based and all that it entails. I don't have an electric car yet, but that is my plan someday, because that is a way of things. I'll just tell you this: if you want the world that you live in, or that we live in, to change, then we must change. You must change. You must change your focus, your thoughts, your actions, how you live your life, what you tell people. Oh, beautiful little bird on the feeder. Anyway, I'm trying to speak loud enough because I had a follower tell me they couldn't hear me or ask if I have a microphone. I do, but it's inside. When I'm outside, I don't have a microphone except for what's on my phone. So anyway, yes, I've got squirrels with me right here. I had a bunch of peanuts that I put out, and they're tapping the fence. They want more. Boy, I couldn't. A truckload would be plenty, I think, for what I have coming into my yard. I love it. It's my little Cinderella part of me. I will surround my life with nature, and it's birds and squirrels all day long. And down below, down there, where the creek is in front of me, deer cross through. There is a teen center across from me. And when the last rains that we had, that were awful, took down all the trees that were here in the front of that center, and it blocked my view. And now I get to see it. I get to see the fence and all that, but I get to hear the people laugh and happy and having a good time. But anyway, yeah, my video is about my life and how it has changed and what I'm doing with it, how I spend my time, how I think, how I eat, how I live. And that's all that it is. And I'm not telling anybody, I'm not trying to tell anybody. If I do, it's because I'm impassioned and I'm merely sharing what I'm going through. But on Instagram, I was seeing something from the Soy Dog Foundation. If any of you guys are on social media, which who isn't these days, it's primarily about the dog meat trade. That makes me shudder. And it doesn't have to be just about dogs. It's also about cats. And that's what I saw this morning. And it just made me snap. And my video this morning on YouTube was about life matters to all lives matter. Not just black, not just white, not just yellow, green, turquoise, not just cows and pigs and chickens and horses and lambs and goats, because they are abused horrifically and on a daily basis. But, us, the fact that we have domesticated dogs and cats, that right there, it all starts, it goes way back, okay? So we cannot exclude them because we have done this, we have created this. So this includes every life form. I'm just going to say here and now that no life reigns over anyone. I mean, you can't. We are not to tell other people how to live their lives, and this goes for everybody. It's about caring enough to share our differences and to speak about what we, Finn, that's my little chihuahua, my daughter's dog, how we live our lives and how it affects everything else on the planet. And so a lot of us have created a box around ourselves. We've confined ourselves in this space, and there is no box. It's self-imposed. Any restriction. Also, thank you. My son's coming out to save me. Bye, Eddie. Take my dog inside because the squirrels are trying to eat their peanuts. Anyhow, where was I? It's just Nobody has the right to tell anybody how to live. You want to live eating meat and dairy? Go ahead. But realize that you must look at where this comes from, how it is gotten and brought to the supermarket and put on your table. It goes beyond the aisle of the grocery store being wrapped in plastic wrap. It's a world of difference. And these people who live in these countries where I don't know who they are. I don't know how their thoughts process in their brains, but I've seen some stuff, and we all are on social media. You know, like I said, if you are, if you aren't, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you've seen it. You can't unsee some of the acts that are, and YouTube shows it. And oh my goodness, I feel that we all have a responsibility to each other and to this planet, because like it or not, we are all connected. Okay? We're all made from the same light source, God source, whatever you want to call that. We've created, you know, cats and dogs to be domesticated, so they're basically imprisoned with us, and so we must treat them respectfully. We mustn't lord over them and abuse them and bend them to our will. If you have them in your home, which I do, they're part of my family, treat them with love and respect, because to have that love is an honor and a privilege, and it is not something to be taken for granted. And the abuse that goes on, I mean, even with children, old people that are abused in some of these nursing homes. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm talking about, my channel is about living and let live. Live and let live. How to open your heart space, and when you do, how your world opens up, and how happiness is an inside job, and that it's up to us. And you can't expect anybody to make you happy but you. And if you're not happy, you're never going to be happy. If you put all of your eggs in one basket with somebody, don't expect that person to fulfill your needs, because they're going to fall short. It's too much work. It's not fair. I'm just here to share my life with people, and to let you know that the evolution from the strife that has happened, that has befallen me and my children, has opened up my world like a light. There are some days that I'm so happy that I could just cry. Because I want to be happy. I want to share happiness and joy with people. And I want to share my experiences with people. And I want to let you know that you can live after a storm. You might gotta crawl out of the rubble, move the heavy stuff, and it'll be hard at first, but it will get better. And something as simple as bringing your book outside to read, or your paints, your phone to do a YouTube video, to speak to people, then do it. People are going to laugh at you, they're going to mock you, they're going to pick you apart because they're not happy. And guess what? They're not doing it, so let them be. Let them go on. Let them say whatever they're going to say. I thought about disabling comments, but then I thought, no. No, say what you want to say. I don't have to answer it. And in fact, I won't. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to say what I want. And that's another thing. And if you don't like somebody's channel, keep going. Don't make it your mission to try to squash somebody or hurt somebody's feelings. Just to bring up Valerie Bertinelli, I love her. She and I are the same age. I was not married to Eddie Van Halen, but we had the same wedding date, same year. We have a lot in common. We've battled our weight. We have good days, we have bad days. And she looked in the camera and she said, you know, life is a struggle. And to the lady out there who called me fat and overweight, she said, I'm here to tell you, I live in this body. I am quite aware. And you pointing it out is not going to help it any better. So please, people, stand back from judgment. I'll tell you, Jesus says one of our biggest sins is judgment. Okay? Because we're all on a path to be here. Hitler was on a path as well. Okay? You cannot have good unless you have bad. That's what I'll say about that. But stop judging people. Be about sharing. Be about love. Be about openness. Be about kindness. And that's what my channel is about. So I'm going to continue to share these things. But today it was about abuse and animal rights and people's rights and lives, and that all lives matter. That was my video today. And this is a continuation of that video. And it's about sharing because I can share. And anybody who wants to listen is invited. Please share. And if you don't want to, please go on past. Please do not feel that you must make it your mission to hurt my feelings or be rude or cruel or judgmental. Please save it. But Jesus doesn't want us to make fun of people. He doesn't like the videos that we have out about laughing at other people, the shaming that we do. It's okay. Farts are funny. Can we just end with that? Because it's unexpected. That's why we laugh. It's a boom bee that boop comes out. But please, if you can be anything on this earth, be kind. Share your love and compassion. Everybody has rights. But I'm about defending the rights of those being held against their will from people from two legs who feel it their responsibility to create pain, inflict pain and torture. It's not right. It isn't. It makes my heart hurt. And if we would put that, if we would show people where these things come from, trust me, it would end. But the bigwigs hold all the cards. But some of these people are going to come out that have money, that feel like I do, and they're going to show. They're going to step on the heads of those bigwigs who think that it's cool and clever to squash you with their opinions. Everybody has a right. And I'm asserting mine right here and now on my channel of be your own force of nature. What does it mean to be your own force of nature? What I'm doing right now. You are a force. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You have rights like everybody else, and speak it. And if you can, make it nice, make it kind, make it loving. Try to be fair, but don't try to sway people. Okay? That's it. I'm going to paint now. My fence is loaded with little sparrows and little titmouse birds. I'm loving it. You guys have a wonderful day today. It is March the 3rd. It is Friday. I will be back with another video. I wish you all peace and love, and stand in this glorious light that we were created under. I'll be back to talk to you soon. Have a blessed day.